Mercedes-Benz just presented a mid-cycle Invigorate on its S-Class Coupe and Cabriolet. This is outstanding to a limited extent on the grounds that these vehicles are on the pointy apex of the brand's three-pointed star. Benz's definitive, if to some degree surprising reach topper. They are additionally among the couple of vehicles in Mercedes' almost 30 unmistakable models that exist without coordinate rivalry from their Teutonic companions. Neither Audi nor BMW produce a car or convertible adaptation of their awesome A8 or 7 Series Oberklasse models, in any event until further notice. In this way, it would make sense that their presentation must speak to something noteworthy, some significant headway or remarkably accessible element. All things considered, Audi holds its rubbing stool for race-situate tenants of its anticipated A8 car, and even Lexus just offers its origami creased cowhide and Kiriko cut glass inside on its new LS car. At first look, this selectiveness doesn't appear to exist. The Coupe and Cabriolet share the standard assignments found in the pending 2018 vehicle partners. There are AMG S63 and S65 models in conditions of tune precisely the same as those on the 4 entry-way models. They're twin-turbocharged V8 and V12 motors making an upgraded 603 strength and 664 pound-feet of torque, and a staid 621 horsepower/738 lb-ft individually. What's more, there is a consistent S560 demonstrate, which, in spite of its callback to the 560 classification of the great W126 S-Class of the 1980s and 1990s, includes a commonplace 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, now tuned to create 463 horsepower and 516 lb-ft. There is the same natural active driving assist 4.5 framework, a suite of radars, cameras, sensors and dark enchantment that enables the autos to journey semi-autonomously in select conditions, for the most part on the parkway or an unpredictable rush hour gridlock. There is a similar fresh, two-fold screen 12-inch dash and infotainment setup, fixed in a consistent binnacle under a 2-foot bit of glass. There is a similar commonplace however fairly baffling knurled Oreo under a flip telephone controller to alter the focal screen, and the same finicky touch delicate sliders on the guiding wheel to control the screen before the driver. There is even a similar energizing comfort framework that changes the lights, back rub, ventilation and atomizing lounge odorizer capacities to add to your well-being schedule, a well-being claim coordinated in Dubai just by those from clients of Gravity Boots and individuals who devour Snackwell's Devil's Food cookies. There are, obviously, some new paint, trim, haggle offerings not seen on the vehicle yet. It isn't until the point that you get around to indisputably the back of the auto that you'll see the significant outline contrast, standard OLED tail lights, slick. And it's not until the point that you open the hood that you'll take note of the real designing distinction. All things considered, you won't see it when you open the hood, since like most contemporary autos, you can't see much past a major, plastic motor cover when you do that, and the advancement is electronic and somewhere inside the V. It is, obviously, another ALL caps change, this one bearing a name that may appear to be more at home on a 1950s Oldsmobile, Camtronic. Essentially, it's a deactivation framework that stopped 4 of the 8 chambers under light load to enhance efficiency and lessen carbon outflows. You can't get it on the convertible for reasons unknown, yet in normal Mercedes-Benz design, it is depicted as making the auto more powerful with its 26 additional stallions and new 9-speed transmission and all-wheel drive. The S63 display sees the main genuine improvement in execution details among the gathering, with a 0.4 second quicker cavorte to 60 mph, now dispatched in 3.4 seconds. The S65's yield 7-speed programmed and RWD status continue as before, as does its 4.0 second 0-60 time. In spite of 14 horsepower more, the S560's chance stays about the same, at 4.6 also. That expanded speed may conventionally make the S63 our most loved kin in the family line, and we do worship its adrenaline surge. It is quicker from a halt to almost too fast to measure than each and every variation of the brand's dawning 2-seater AMG GT, including the race-reproduced GTR. But since we adore it, the wretched holy place of additional, and in light of the fact that this auto is intended to contend not with Bimmers and Audis but rather with Bentleys and Astons, we need to give our most respected respect to the 12-barrel S65 Cabriolet. The 2-entryway S-Class, similar to its 4-entryway sibling, isn't a games auto, intended to rip off stoplight burnouts. It is a stately boulevardier, a dismissive cruiser, intended to overwhelm through the sheer hugeness of yield. While never breaking spread, it is smooth, substantial cream. What's more, similar to that wretchedly rich fluid, in the event that you whip it too hard, it tends to discrete and swing to clumpy margarine and terrible buttermilk, reducing the two its execution and its extravagance by part them out into their constituent components. On the off chance that you whip it simply the perfect sum, it transforms into whipped cream. The S65 is the CRE de la CRE of cream. The S-Class Coupe and particularly the Cabriolet are among our most loved Mercedes-Benz vehicles at the present time, maybe notwithstanding going into the pantheon of our most loved Mercedes vehicles ever. Furthermore, following 2 or 3 days of steering its motor in open/shut best variations around the mountains, coasts and superhighways of Southern California, this evaluation stays similarly as valid for the refreshed adaptation, in spite of the relative absence of separation from the vehicle.